Neville Goddard taught a law so precise, so exact, that once it is understood, life can never again appear random. He called it the law of assumption. And yet, despite its simplicity, it remains one of the most misunderstood teachings in the entire field of manifestation. The reason is not lack of information, it is misunderstanding of application. Most people hear the law and immediately ask, "What must I do to make this work?" Neville would say, "You are already doing it. Every moment of your life is the result of assumptions you are unconsciously accepting as true. Your world is not shaped by desire, it is shaped by belief. And belief, Neville explained, is nothing more than a feeling of certainty. You do not get what you want. You get what you assume to be true." Here is where the confusion begins. People attempt to use the law of assumption. From the state of wanting, they affirm abundance while feeling poor. They imagine love while feeling alone. They declare confidence while inwardly doubting. And Neville was very clear. An assumption that does not feel natural cannot harden into fact. The subconscious mind does not respond to words. It responds to states, and a state is simply a mood, a feeling, a quiet inner knowing that something is already so. Neville taught that life rearranges itself to mirror your inner state, not your outer effort. This is why force fails. Force implies resistance. Resistance implies doubt, and doubt returns you to the same state. That produced the problem in the first place. And so, what is the solution? Neville's answer was always the same. Enter the state of the wish fulfilled, not intellectually, not emotionally exaggerated, but naturally. He said, assume the feeling of your wish fulfilled and continue feeling it until it becomes your dominant feeling. That is the law. Assumption does not mean pretending, it means inward acceptance. To assume something is to live from it inwardly, even if nothing outside has changed yet. And here is the method Neville gave. Each night, as the body grows still and the mind drifts towards sleep, you enter what he called the state akin to sleep. In this state, the conscious mind relaxes its control. The senses quiet and the subconscious opens. Neville said, this is the doorway through which assumptions pass into fact. You choose a short, simple scene that would imply your desire is already fulfilled, and not a long movie, not a dramatic fantasy, a single moment, a handshake congratulating you, a bank balance glanced at briefly, a calm feeling of relief. You enter the scene, not as an observer, but as the one experiencing it. You feel it to be real, not intensely, but naturally, and then you let it go. This is important, Neville emphasized. That persistence is not repetition of scenes. Persistence is remaining faithful to the assumption. Throughout the day, you do not ask, where is it? Because that question comes from the old state. Instead, you return inwardly to the knowing that it is done. And when doubt arises, you do not fight it. You simply reassume. Neville said the subconscious mind accepts what feels normal. So your task is not to convince the world, but to normalize the new state within yourself. Once a state feels natural, it expresses itself automatically. The outer world has no choice. This is why Neville insisted that imagination is God. Not imagination as fantasy, but imagination as inner experience. What you consistently experience inwardly must eventually externalize. This is the law of assumption. Not magic, not chance, not positive thinking, but law. And when you truly grasp this, you stop chasing manifestations. You stop watching for signs. You stop asking how. You simply assume. And the world, without effort, without force, rearranges itself to match you. That is Neville's secret. Remember to subscribe for daily affirmations and manifestation content.